the issue of the opposition trying to take power from a Tinubu will be a tall dream. And the reason is this. Because a Tinubu outside government was able to overwhelm the system. What about a Tinubu inside government? Our electoral system and judicial system have been overthrown as long as the electoral process is concerned. So power does not proceed any longer from the will of the people in Nigeria, but from the discretion of INEC and from the desecration of the judiciary. And having that as bottom line, the opposition, they are just wasting their time.
In-depth analysis.
Well, let me make it clear that as long as politics is concerned, the secret of acquiring political power is cohesion amongst your own group and collaboration with others. So coming together will always be an unbeatable denominator in a democratic process of acquiring power. However, I sincerely agree that the opposition is failing because they are concentrating on acquiring power from a ruling party rather than immediately after the election concentrating on consolidating their platforms and then taking on the ruling party on policies to convince Nigerians that they are the alternative force that should take over. And that was why I have said it, that Atiku, Peter Obi, Tinubu should step aside. And the reason is because the ruling party has failed, the opposition has failed. Are you aware that in the House of Representatives, you have more opposition members as representatives than the ruling class? If they had come together, and that's why I said coming together to form a consolidated fortune before you even begin to talk about merger. I did not say merger is not important. I'm saying you don't just finish an election and the first thing you start talking about is the next election. You consolidate and form alliances amongst yourself to work together as opposition. If all the opposition members in the House of Representatives had come together, they would have produced the speaker and the vice. The opposition leaders have not been able to show leadership to inspire their members to make sure that this perfidy that is happening to our electoral process and our judicial process are corrected. Because if all the members of the opposition parties in the National Assembly have maintained their stand, APC wouldn't, for instance, elect members into INEC who are card-carrying members of APC. You saw the two of them that were elected in. They wouldn't be going away with having presidential jet when people are dying, because these things must come by appropriation. So I agree with you that the opposition leaders, it is only when they consolidate and take on the ruling party that the people will begin to have confidence in them, and then they will be talking about merger. Now, the only thing they are thinking about is election, rather than thinking about the welfare of the people. That is why I say all of them have failed.
All of them have failed, depending on which divide you are, though. But let's be sincere. Was he sensible or not? Comment section, please. Thanks for watching.